Okay, so this is my signature crane that I have the same position, only going this way and that way, and they all could look different because this is not Xerox. I just don't make the same one exactly the same because sometimes there's more brown in here, and the colors change also. Sometimes the eye just turns out a little bit different. Some of this could either be gray, white, brown, and it's just the way things work. I am also working on this little thing, tiny, again. And I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations on there. And I have another one that I'm going to be doing a few more things. Again, same subject, just a little bit different. This has more white in here. This is more dark gray. The colors of the brown, sometimes it's on the top and the bottom, is blending out. I'm going to do some techniques on that. First of all, I'm going to do a little something on this. So as you can see right here, it has the, well, let me kind of just go right in here. I'm just going to pull out the color. You've ever seen a bird dinosaur leg? It has these little platelets. And I'm just going to come in here and pull a little highlight out of there. Maybe a little bit right here. Now I can always go back in here, back and forth, and go light, go dark. And I'm going to do some more down here. And I am a detail watercolorist. But this is like fun for me. I mean, just doing all these little tiny, well, I really can't say this is a scientific illustration like the way I would do. This is a little bit more than just a quick method, but also if I was doing it in scientific mode, it would be more detailed and a lot more accurate. But like I said, this is just for my fun. Now I'm going to come in here in this little area right here. And this is kind of the way well, I'll just do this bottom part. So I'm just going to come in here with some brown. And I already put some layers in there already. Now this part right here, the back part of the crane, the tail feathers back there are really large and blown out. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. And you can see I'm coming in here kind of a random. Now I'm going to a Payne's gray because some of the tips, and like I was saying, the cranes have so many different colors. You know, some of them are kind of like an orangey brown. Some, I'm going to do a little kind of something here too. Now I'm just laying the tips in a Payne's gray, and I'll blend those out. Now normally I would, and I'm obviously for demonstration purposes, I'm going a little faster than I would normally. But yeah, I'm just going to blend that out. So I'm just coming with the edge. And I'll probably come in with some darker here and come back in here with the tips. Like I said, I'm going to use probably that crane there is my signature because it has the same illustration on a few of my crane pictures. You can see I'm just kind of coming back and forth, and it's causing things to blend. And I'll come back into here also. Of course, this is all going to be laid out. And like I was saying, this is for people that maybe they only use the loose technique, because there's a lot of people that do that, and maybe some of those people actually like taking the watercolors to another level. And I'm just going to come in here. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up here. I'm just kind of doing the demonstration. And that could have either a brown or white belly. Again, layers. I will build up some of these. And again, I will come in here for the layering process with the Payne's Gray. Now on this, it's still somewhat loose. I don't need to put every single layer. Let me kind of turn this around. Okay, so these feathers here came in with this brown. And then came in with the tips again. And then this is where the blending and pulling out happens. I don't know how close I can get, because this is, again, very small. And this has some unique, a little bit more detailed than on the other side crane. a little bit of bleed through, which I really like because it doesn't automatically just go from white or white gray to red. There is a transition, and you can see some nice textures and things happening in the beak. Now, this is not finished, of course. I'm still going to go in, but you can see the separation of the feathers right in here. And the eyes kind of work. I kind of did the highlights, but I also pulled out kind of a little white, well, a gray, I should say. I'm just going to come in here with a cobalt blue. And give it a different little highlight. Now, I'm going to go over it one more time. Now, you may not be able to see the blue, but it does make a difference of more than white. Now, because, like I said, things dry, I will wait till it dries and come in with several more layers of the blue. So there'll be a transition in that cobalt blue. It'll get a little bit brighter cobalt blue little by little. Anyway, thank you very much. Hello, I'm Steve Melendrez, a model maker, illustrator, scientific illustrator, sculptor, design after history museum in Los Angeles. Done a lot of different things, but I'm going to be doing watercolor demonstrations of the techniques I've developed over the years. And it's going to go from a lot of different directions. And also I'm going to be doing videos, I call them video posters for my daughter. So a lot of stuff that I can leave to my daughter about her crazy dad. So I'm taking a lot of different directions, but mainly three. So anyway, that's my introduction that I'm going to attach to everything I'm doing now so I don't have to repeat this. Be careful out there.